These are the 4 things that you need to remember when it comes down to having a massive amount of success with your time management. The number 1 challenge that most agents have. What's up, my friend? It's Coach Courtney here with Real Estate Growth Solutions, and I want you to apply this strategy, this 4-point strategy, so that you never have to worry about getting all of the things done that you have to do in a week and a month again. First, it starts in the evening, okay? So naturally, I'm going to tell you to use a calendar, okay? If you're not using something like Google or, iCal or whatever tool you have access to, you're just not prepared. It has to be also synced to your CRM. That should go without saying. So in a moment's notice, you can pull out your phone and have a look and know exactly where you're going to be for the next week. I can tell you for the next year where I'm going to be, what holidays I'm taking, where my flights are, all of those things. They're all in my calendar day by day in 15-minute increments. Now at nighttime, before you go to bed, here's the first thing that I want you to do, the number 1 pro tip. I want you to have a look at that calendar. Just internalize what it is that you've got coming up the next day. Don't spend a bunch of time thinking about it. Just anticipate what's coming up, okay? Don't even spend 5 minutes on it. Spend 60 seconds on it. But here's the beauty in doing it right at that time when you're experiencing those theta brainwaves right before you go to sleep. Your brain's going to go to work while you're sleeping and problem solve for you a lot of the big challenges that may be coming up in those meetings. Believe it or not, you will actually subconsciously dream solutions to problems that you don't even know that you have yet. Give your brain a chance to do that. Review your calendar before you go to bed. Now, next thing, when you wake up in the morning, if you follow me, you know that I'm a proponent of a great morning practice. As part of that practice, you need to be looking at your calendar again. Just look through that calendar and ask yourself this one question. If I could pick 3 things that I absolutely had to accomplish today that would get me closer to the big goals that I'm working towards, what would those 3 things be? That's step 2, okay? So make sure you're doing that each and every morning. Step 3 is ensuring that you're periodically checking in with your calendar each day, making sure that the tasks that you've assigned yourself, if they're not getting accomplished, you're moving them. You're never deleting these things. They still need to be done, right? But you're allowing yourself to reallocate those times to different parts of your day, not forgetting to prioritize the most important stuff, right? That's your Pareto principle, the fact that 20% of your time should be spent on 80% of the stuff that'll have the greatest impact. So make sure that you've got that focus and make sure that those are the things that you're relocating in your schedule if you get too busy. Now, finally, this is the last thing that I want you to remember, and this is probably the most important one that most people forget. They forget that you have to schedule for yourself time to go ahead and check your Facebook, time to go to the bathroom, time to return phone calls, time to check emails and return those, time to put out dumpster fires that are going to be coming up in your business. See, what happens for a lot of agents is they don't anticipate the fact that life happens, okay? They don't schedule that in their calendar. I schedule my morning routine. It happens every day. I schedule the times when I'm going to be checking my email, the times that I'm going to be tooling around on Facebook, the time when I'm going to go have a quick bite to eat, the time that it takes me to drive to the gym, to drive home, to go pick my kids up, to drop them off. All those things are booked in there so that I know that my day can be reallocated or things can be moved around, but I'm not going to get surprised by the fact that some new area of work came up that I wasn't anticipating. I have a window of time in there for that, and you should too. Hope those 4 things serve you. The great strategies that I've used over the years, like I've shared with you before, to sell over 3,000 properties for $1 billion in real estate. If you want some tips on time management, let us know. We'd be happy to help, okay? Take good care.